నా పేరు దీప్తి. నేను మీట్ క్యూట్ అనే ఒక క్యూట్ ఆంథాలజీని డైరెక్ట్ చేశాను. అండ్ దిస్ ఇస్ మై క్యాస్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ మీట్ క్యూట్. దే వర్క్డ్ ఇన్ అదే సారీ మళ్ళీ తెలుగు ఇంగ్లీష్ ఓకే ఓకే వీళ్ళందరూ నా మీట్ క్యూట్లో యాక్ట్ చేసిన కొంతమంది యాక్టర్స్ కూడా ఇక్కడ నన్ను జాయిన్ అయ్యారు. సో ఇక మీట్ క్యూట్లో జరిగిన కొన్ని సంగతులు డిస్కస్ చేయడానికి మేము అందరం ఇక్కడికి వచ్చాము. So we'll start with Varsha. Varsha, yes. Can you share what was your experience working? What was your experience working with a new director?
Yeah.
అంటే నేను కూడా ఓకే న్యూ డైరెక్టర్ కొంచెం హాయిగా చాలా అలా ఉంటుంది అనుకున్నా. కానీ దీప్తి అక్క హ్యాడ్ ఏంటి ప్రాపర్ క్లారిటీ. లైక్ ఇలా చేయాలి. షీ హ్యాడ్ ప్రాపర్ క్లారిటీ. లైక్ ఇట్ లుక్ సీమ్డ్ యాజ్ ఇఫ్ యూ డన్ యునో అ లాట్ ఆఫ్ మూవీస్ బిఫోర్. సో దట్ క్లారిటీ వాజ్ సంథింగ్ నాకు చాలా ఇష్టమైంది. నాకెప్పుడు ఐ లవ్ డైరెక్టర్స్ విత్ క్లారిటీ బికాస్ అప్పుడు యూ గెట్ దట్ స్పేస్ కదా టు వర్క్ ద వే యూ వాంట్ టు. సో ఇట్ గోస్ హ్యాండ్ ఇన్ హ్యాండ్. సో అది నాకు చాలా నచ్చింది. అండ్ ఇట్ వాజ్ ఓవరాల్ అ క్యూట్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్. అంటే మేము షూట్ ఒక 7-8 days చేసాము. అదన్నీ అలా హాయిగా లైక్ ఒక స్ట్రగుల్ లాగా ఏం ఉండలేదు, చాలా హాయిగా జరిగింది. సో ఐ థరోలీ ఎంజాయ్డ్.
అది ఐ రిమెంబర్ మన కాస్ట్యూమ్ కాన్వర్జేషన్స్ కూడా లైక్ అంటే ఇదే కలర్ కావాలి, అదే ఇదే కలర్ ఉండాలి, కొంచెం అటు అవుతే పర్లేదు. యూస్ టు బి కాన్వర్జేషన్ స్టైలిష్ మధ్యలో. బట్ ఐ థింక్ వీ హ్యాడ్ అండ్ ఐ వాజ్ అశ్విన్ అండ్ యూ డిడ్ మీట్ ద బాయ్. సో అందులో కూడా మనం ఎంత నవ్వుకున్నామో అదే కాన్వర్జేషన్ అయింది ఇప్పుడే. సో అశ్విన్ అంటే మోస్ట్లీ తెలుగు మాట్లాడే వాళ్ళు కానప్పుడు డైలాగ్స్ చెప్పేటప్పుడు ఇట్ యూస్ టు బి గెట్ వెరీ ఫన్.
నాకు ఇంకా గుర్తుంది, దేర్ ఇస్ వన్ డైలాగ్ హీ సెడ్, మేము ఒక 10-15 minutes నవ్వుకున్నాము. వి కుడెంట్ స్టాప్ లాఫింగ్.
ఇట్ వాస్ a simple Telugu word కానీ అది తమిళ్లో లైక్ was using a Tamil word there or something. So it was
I don't feel like laughing at that because I know I also done so much. You also cannot laugh at that.
Ante we knew it was mean. We knew we were being mean, but we couldn't stop.
You couldn't stop. Yeah, I get that.
That minute it was hilarious.
Like all my actors అంటే most of them కొంచెం తెలుగు మాట్లాడే వాళ్ళు కాదు కాబట్టి ఎవరికి తెలుగు రాదు. బట్ I think even GP you will relate because you have
తెలుగు తెలిసిన వాడి నడిస్తున్నాను.
How my set was. But all of these are very beautiful actors. So నాకు సెట్లో సీన్లో నాకు కావాల్సింది వస్తుందని నాకు అర్థమైనా, బట్ నాకు వాళ్ళు పడే స్ట్రగుల్ లాంగ్వేజ్ తో స్ట్రగుల్ వాస్ ఫన్నీ. That was a fun.
Because as a first director, I think the kind of challenges you had on board was not small. First, I don't think so any first director would come up with so much of cast.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah, because
the challenges.
See, you know, we have been giving promotions and interviews. I don't think so we have still met everyone together. Look at that poster. So being that, you know, because that was one concern I had when you gave me the cast. These are the people. I was like, as a new director, you are getting to manage, and all these people are like very prominent actors from their industries who have minimum like done some 4-5 films at least, and they have their own space. So that was a very interesting thing.
But touchwood, and casting was itself, I was very picky. అంటే నేను సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవడానికి చాలా టైం తీసుకున్నాను. నాకు వీళ్ళే కావాలి, వాళ్ళ టైం లేకపోతే స్కెడ్యూల్స్ అడ్జస్ట్ చేశాను. కానీ ఒక్కసారి సెట్ మీదకి వచ్చినాక దిస్ యాక్టర్ ట్రబుల్డ్ మీ అనేది అసలు లేదు. లైక్ యునో ఆర్ మేడ్ మీ ఫీల్ లైక్ నా ఒక కొత్త డైరెక్టర్ లాగా నాకు ఎప్పుడూ ఫీలింగ్ రాలేదు. బికాస్ అందరూ దే రెస్పెక్టెడ్ మీ యాజ్ అ డైరెక్టర్. నేను ఏం కావాలనుకున్నానో ఒక 10 takes తీసుకున్నా nobody questioned it. You know, sometimes it was costumes also. Like if I say ఇదే కాస్ట్యూమ్ నాకు కావాలంటే ఇదే ఇది బాగానే ఉంటుందా అని అడిగినా నాకు ఇదే కావాలి అంటే everyone was okay.
And that respect was mutual also, because when we go for certain takes, like for example, sometimes I mean we get to learn the dialogues, we got the script and everything, but certain areas she went for the retake because she was very clear that she wanted it.
That's what I'm talking about, the clarity.
Yeah, so she is like, you know.
Yeah, the clarity is there, but she's not very authoritative in that sense. But she has clarity, but she's very easy also. So all of us, it was very comfortable to work with someone like that. Because even if you didn't want something, you were not angry and saying, I don't want it like this. You would just come to be like, no, you know what, I don't like it. Let's just do it again. So do it again with there was a lot of clarity, but it was also chala easy.
And the patience she had, like we had, there was one shot where we had certain junior artists coming in. They were not very professional assets. They were very interested to be a part of it. The shoot was happening midnight. I think it was at 2 or 3 or something. The patience with which she handled them, no? The whole set was going restless. But she was like very clear that, you know, I won't leave them without getting what I want.
She'll say things very like,
exactly.
and you're like, should I be scared or should I be?
I know, ante oka director ante ఇలా అరిసి మాట్లాడతారు అథారిటేటివ్ అని అలా అనుకుంటారు కానీ నాకు అవసరం రాలేదు అందరూ నాకు చెప్పగానే దే వర్ లైక్ ఓకే ఫైన్ నాకు క్రూ కూడా అలాగే ఉంది లైక్ ఎవ్రీవన్ వాస్ నా దగ్గర వరకు స్ట్రెస్ రానిలేదు దే మేనేజ్డ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ అండ్ ఐ రిమెంబర్ దీక్షిత్ వి లైక్ ఇప్పుడు నాకు సీన్ లైక్ యూ సెడ్ ఇఫ్ ఐఎమ్ నాట్ హ్యాపీ సంథింగ్ ఇస్ నాట్ కమింగ్ రైట్ we used to have long conversation మాట్లాడుకునే actors and remember మన conversation
ఒక scene in Lolly ఒక scene ఉంటుంది like I just went to her and I asked her ma'am I have decoded the script like this ఇలా the script నేను ఇలా యాక్ట్ చేయడామని అనుకున్నాను మీ సజెషన్స్ అంటే she explained me the very little things like the detailing of that things it blew my mind because I never thought I would think in that way too that perspective is very very important for an actor. So you gave me that perspective.
So when he came into the setup, oka Deekshit will oka view to ostadu kada character to, and which is okay like because he read the script in that way. So then we were started the screen and I was thinking naaka body language adi kaadu so one small shot we kept on retaking and then he said let's go for a break and then nenu and Deekshit oka caravan lo kurchuni we dialogues just forget about dialogues. This is your character. నువ్వు ఇలా ఫీల్ అవుతావు మీ అమ్మ గురించి ఇలా ఫీల్ అవుతావు నీ గర్ల్ లైక్ దిస్ ఇలా ఫీల్ అవుతావు వీ హ్యాడ్ లైక్ లంచ్ కాన్వర్జేషన్ వేర్ వీ బోత్ ఎయిట్ అండ్ మాట్లాడుకున్నాం చాలాసేపు అండ్ వీ వెంట్ బ్యాక్ ఆన్ సెట్ మై గాడ్ మైండ్ బ్లోయింగ్ సో సచ్ అ బ్యూటిఫుల్ సీన్ వీ షాట్ ఆఫ్టర్ దాట్ నేను ఏదైతే అడిగానో ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ లైక్ అంటే ఐ కుడ్ సీ వాట్ మేము మాట్లాడుకున్నది ఇట్ ఆల్ కేమ్ త్రూ ఇన్ దట్ సీన్ సో ఇట్ వాస్ ఐ వాస్ లైక్
రిమెంబర్ ఐ కేమ్ టు ద సెట్స్ అది 2 days అయింది షూట్ అయిన ఆల్రెడీ దే హావ్ స్టార్టెడ్ షూటింగ్ ఫర్ 2 days అండ్ నాతో లైక్ ఐ వాస్ దిస్ షై అండ్ షిట్ స్కేర్డ్ పర్సన్ ఐ యామ్ లైక్ ఐ వాస్ ఎవరితో మాట్లాడాలి should I talk to him or should I talk to him and
he was very scared
they're all comfortable already
through the interview figured it out
so they're all already been shot and they were all like but I was like whom to talk then I met Ashwant then I went to her and she's like all set in my mind I have memorized everything like an LKG kid like line to line I have memorized it
he knew all his dialogues
I know his all like which scene and then she's like okay let's do this is the shot ani adi chuste mana story lo last shot adi that is the first thing we are doing with Rohini ma'am that too I was like oh my god what is this
considering that I guess we had a very different approach towards it. I spoke to her more about the backstory than what was happening in the film. My film was, as it is titled, it was about the ex-girlfriend and I'm sitting with my wife. So it was... No.
I'm not saying anything.
Your expression made it look like that.
Just listen.
Her expression made it look like that. But
Good, you're scared of me.
But we had more of conversation regarding the backstory of it. Like, we very rarely spoke about what we are going to shoot. Like we spent a lot of time how he would have been, you know, what would have been his way of living and this and that, and so that was very interesting for me because that exercise doesn't happen always. Even if it happens with me, like with the actor. We don't see the director coming there. Here we were like even before I joined the set over the phone also, I was like he could have been this, right? He could have been that, right? And my character, because there are 2 people to handle the ex-girlfriend and the wife, and this guy is totally different in with both the people, and that's what their conversation is all about. So I had to literally bring in 2 shades, and for that she helped me so much because we shoot it like 2 days, within 2 days, like, you know, we shoot the climax and then go take off the beard, come as a totally different character, shoot the other
He's
thing.
telling you the story basically. Yeah, no, adi. So I think one thing that I learned ee process lo nenu okati నేర్చుకున్నానంటే like actors ki dialogues చెప్తే చాలదు. Like you
For
know
sure.
you have to know అంటే a character like the characterization you have they have to understand.
That's the most important
most
part.
important.
That's what gives edge to some cinema over some other cinema, because that work comes out. Like you can't you can tell the difference that, you know, they've put in the work, they've not put in the work, though they're just saying the lines. You know the depth with which some people have approached it. I think you've done a great job with all of us with that.
And also because with each actor you had very limited time, right? So if it's a normal movie, you have workshops, you have it's a huge process where you learn about the actor learns about the director, and there's that. So with the limited time to get what you want is
In the
It's a
peak
very
COVID.
difficult
And
By the time I started feeling the shooting it's getting started, it was over.
Yeah, that is true.
That's it.
So-
But it looks like you have lived a lifetime also.
that's what because
That kind
you
of feeling.
explained everything very very clearly.
You are in the character.
Yeah.
And a half hour story కదా. So if you are I'm ఒక హాఫ్ అవర్ స్టోరీ చెప్పేటప్పుడు వాళ్ళు వేసుకునే బట్టలు, వాళ్ళు మాట్లాడే తీరు, వాళ్ళ మేనరిజమ్స్ ఆల్సో కౌంట్ టువర్డ్స్ ద స్టోరీ.
అది first
బికాస్ మనకి ఎస్టాబ్లిష్మెంట్ టైం లేదు. సో క్యారెక్టర్ ఎస్టాబ్లిష్మెంట్ కి టైం ఉండదు. సో మై కాస్ట్యూమ్స్ కూడా నేను ఎలా డిజైన్ చేశానంటే దే షుడ్ సే సంథింగ్ అబౌట్ ద క్యారెక్టర్ వితౌట్ మీ టెల్లింగ్ మీ స్పెసిఫిక్లీ ఒక క్యారెక్టర్ ఇంట్రొడక్షన్ సీన్ లేకుండా ఒక 10 నిమిషాలు లైక్ ఐ హ్యావ్ టు బి ఏబుల్ టు సే వాళ్ళు మాట్లాడే తీరు వల్ల, వాళ్ళు చేసే మేనరిజం వల్ల. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ద వే యూ ఈట్ ఫుడ్ ఇన్ ద ఫస్ట్ సీన్ అండ్ హౌ యూ బిహేవ్ ఇస్ లైక్ షోస్ యూ వాట్ యు ఆర్ క్యారెక్టర్. Yes, how you get walk faster than anybody else in the you show a part of. So those were the things. అంటే ఆ క్యారెక్టరైజేషన్ లో నేను చెప్పకుండానే throughout the process people should know what.
Because అక్కడ స్పేస్ లేదు,
Yeah,
ఇంట్రడక్షన్
space
కి
లేదు.
ఒక
So,
5 minutes కూడా ఉండదు.
This is why I was అంత పిక్కి. కాస్ట్యూమ్స్ గురించి కూడా నాకు ఇదే కావాలంటే అదే, లైక్ అది దొరకపోతే నేను లాస్ట్ మినిట్ when I was shooting ex-girlfriend, next day I was supposed to leave for Vizag, and Prashanthi and Sumaya were costume designers. Amazing job they did. Like ante నేను పెట్టిన restrictions conditions కి literally ఒక రుహానీ క్యారెక్టర్ కి I took off the shirt, Prashanthi వేసుకునే shirt. I said I want this. Then she said this is too small, I'll get you another size, can you leave my shirt alone? I said I want this shirt, this is perfect. Atla. So in the last minute for her character ఏం తెచ్చినా నాకు నచ్చలేదు. రేపు మార్నింగ్ వైజాగ్ వెళ్తుంటే I went shopping.
Oh yeah, I didn't know this.
After the overnight shoot.
Yeah, after the shoot we went shopping for 4 I just went for like 4 stores and
That.
we picked up the shirts
But
last minute.
it's a big challenge for a director in that way. You don't get time for establishing a character.
Yeah,
You have to-
especially anthologies.
Anthologies, yeah.
Other movies they take
They're
half an hour also
to
to
establish the
tell
character.
parents, like
Because
siblings.
it's a 3 hours, that's
3 hours,
okay.
yeah.
You get
Yeah.
to ante you can give a little backstory and then
Correct.
you can slowly introduce them. But 25-minute story lo I
ఒక
can't take 5 minutes.
ఫీచర్
to
ఫిల్మ్
introduce.
ఇంట్రడక్షన్ టైమ్ లో మన స్టోరీ అయిపోతుంది.
Correct.
సో
True, very true,
there
very
is
true.
no
Like for example, if I'm in నీ క్యారెక్టర్ ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేయాలంటే I don't have time. Only the way I can introduce is what the mother sees while in that drive. So right,
Yes,
so అది చిన్నవి like how he is chivalrous towards a girl. అవి కూడా he has to do it while ఒక సీన్ నడిచేటప్పుడే అవన్నీ అయిపోవాలి. Then people will understand
And
what
in
he
that
is.
particular scene, the people has to know what is my character and how I would respond, and everything has to be known in that one particular scene. So
Yeah,
Like how you said about costumes and you know how you brought in certain mannerisms. I think you have given so much of importance to music also.
oh yeah.
Because you had so much of references.
Yeah.
We worked on music. You know, we prepared certain of our emotions through
I heard
music.
about it during our show.
Yeah, so we didn't have music, so I had reference music
yeah.
అక్కడ సీన్ జరిగేటప్పుడు. Then my music director is one god only, I think. And he'll be so whatever
because
if I
we had asked her, will he be able to, you know, come up with something in this, because her music references are all
Yeah,
international.
I know the music reference you gave.
World class, international, those kind of references. So we even asked her, would
he
he be
beat
able
that
to?
Vijay adi kuda datesaid world class reference also that
నేను విన్నాను that one song is I got
amazing. So ante he is like a newcomer gani he'll go places. Vijay's music will be the biggest asset for me and Meet Cute.
I think a lot of people are really like attracted to this
Even in the trailer,
the music, the trailer, like
The
a lot of
trailer and the
people spoke to
teaser,
me about the music. It was like, I want to watch this because it's so warm and it's so loving and
The music added so much more to it.
like just the opening
conversations,
shot when that the I forgot the tune.
Na-na-na-na-na.
Everybody is just like, oh, this is so nice.
You
So
sing?
nice.
You sing?
No.
You are into classical music or something? Because the kind of contribution you bring in terms of that background score, because this is the first time one director is giving so much of importance to the music as much as she gives to the script. So we might have read the script thrice.
With
One
music,
scene,
we made a
We
scene with just listening to music.
Completely one, because as much as I've read the script, I have heard this music also. Because it was like, that was the actor's tool.
It was mood building.
It was like the actor's tool. And she even messages, did you listen to it? That's the mood we want to bring in. She was very clear about it. And as actors, generally when we work with established directors, as actors we get a lot of takeaways. Because they know because by then they would have known, how to get this out of the actors. But, working with you, I could personally get that kind of an experience where, you showed us certain routes where you can extract certain things like this as actors. And I'm sure in this, all the actors would have performed well, seeing how she has managed all of us.
We're talking so much about the how you've have you been so detail oriented about the whole thing, but how did you come up with this idea? How did Meet Cute happen?
Yeah, I was about
did
to
it
ask
come
that. Why Meet Cute?
did
Why
it
anthology
come
as a
to
new
you
film?
or was
No,
it
so I
always in
think,
the back of your head?
No, actually, so I think first time I wrote Meet the Boy, right?
Yeah.
Out of my personal experience.
So I think that's people should know that a lot of these characters are based on a lot of your personal
experiences. So so when I wrote that,
Meet
I
the
was
Boy
not
is yours only.
Meet the Boy is mine. A lot of fiction. It's not that cute. Anta cute ga aithe ledu real life lo, but still I mean that was and at that time నేను anthology రాస్తానని అనుకోలేదు. I wrote that. And then I wrote Old is Gold next, which was also accidentally was about two strangers meeting between Satyaraj sir and Ruhani sir's story. And after writing these two, and after Nani liked, Nani చాలా నచ్చేసింది ఈ రెండు స్క్రిప్ట్స్ నేను ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేస్తున్నాను అన్నాడు. తర్వాత we said okay రెండు
As in
stories
full-fledged movies based on that, or you
no,
were
just
thinking those episodes
only.
Okay.
Then if we want అదొక సిరీస్ చేయాలంటే రైట్ ఆన్ ద సేమ్ టాపిక్ ఒక
సరే.
టూ స్ట్రేంజర్స్ కలిసి ఒక యాక్సిడెంటల్ సిచ్యువేషన్ లో కాన్వర్జేషన్స్ అండ్ సమ్ మెమరీ write something more and then we'll make it a series adi. So it was not like initially okay నేను Meet Cute రాస్తాను అని కాదు, but what I wrote the two stories నేను రాసిన రెండు stories were Meet Cutes. Accidentally. So
that's how it started off.
That's how it started.
And మీరు డైరెక్ట్ చేయాలని you are not interested.
I asked, I wrote it and I said, okay, fine, find some director and and then we kept. I think he was thinking of someone, and then but he. Nani ఇంకెవరిని అప్రోచ్ అవ్వలేదు. ఇన్ హిస్ మైండ్ హీ వాజ్ లైక్ ది స్టోరీస్ షీ నీడ్స్ టు డూ ఇట్ అంటే దే ఆర్ సో డీటెయిల్డ్ అండ్ ఇన్ డెప్త్ కాన్వర్జేషన్స్. నేను అనుకున్నట్టు ఇంకో డైరెక్టర్ వచ్చి అదే విజన్తో చేయలేడు కదా. ఇట్స్ నాట్ అ స్టోరీ వేర్ ఎనీబడి క్యాన్ డైరెక్ట్, ఎనీబడి క్యాన్ యాక్ట్. ఇట్స్ మోర్ అబౌట్ ఎమోషన్స్. ఇఫ్ డైరెక్టర్ అర్థం కాలేదంటే నేను రాసింది
they need to understand your sensibilities.
A part of you is there in every story quite a lot.
So I was a very skeptical director. Like initially, are you sure? And no, I'll give you the crew, perfect crew. Give it a shot, kind of. And I did a short film where I know what happens. Oka idea aithe undi em jarutundani. But once I got on the set, especially Meet Cute set, no looking back. I loved. You can tell, right? I loved direction. Direction was ante the most accomplished days was like that 35 days of shoot where I enjoyed so much.
I know you were feeling bad going back after that.
It was tough to leave that environment of that.
But was there any pressure at the beginning, of course, being Nani's sister and having to direct? Like, were there second thoughts about will I be good at
They
doing?
were second thoughts. Yeah, like అంటే am I వాడు అక్కని నాని చేసేస్తున్నాడా, విల్ ఐ వేస్ట్ ఆల్ దిస్ మనీ, ఒకటి డబ్బులంతా
Yeah, of course.
నేను చేయలేకపోతే ఈ డబ్బులు వేస్ట్ అదంతా. దేవర్ కొంచెం డౌట్స్, బట్ హీ కాన్స్టెంట్లీ రీఇన్ఫోర్స్, నీకున్న విజన్ నువ్వు తీ, ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఎల్స్ లైక్ cinematographer will take care of. I'll give you, like I said, Vinay, I'll give you an AD who will be like rock star for you. He was a rock star, and you'll have everybody. నువ్వు విజన్ ఉందా లేదా, నీ విజన్ వస్తుందా లేదా చూడు అన్నాడు. సో ఫస్ట్ డే సెట్కి ఐ వెంట్ షేకింగ్ బికాస్ మై మొదటి రోజు షూట్ వాజ్ సత్యరాజ్ సార్. Why this? Can you not research?
We both have experience same thing.
Okay, experience come some newcomers give me ఒక ఫస్ట్ డే షూట్ వేర్ they'll నా మిస్టేక్స్ వాళ్ళు అర్థం చేసుకుంటారు, వాళ్ళ మిస్టేక్స్ నేను అర్థం చేసుకుంటాను, give me someone else no అని. Then I went to shoot with Satyaraj garu and he was amazing. Ante the best star to work with because he made me feel like I am some genius. Oka genius director lagane he gave into me my vision. Whatever you want. No, I'll do it again. No happy ya? Ledante malli cheddam. He was like that.
I've worked with him before. He's like though he's such a huge star, he's a director's actor. Even
amazing. So from then it was a smooth sailing because
you're like, I've crossed that.
Yeah, what are these newbies after this, no?
Anyways, thank you so much for this conversation.
Thank
It
you.
was amazing.
Thank you for giving
guys
us
after a long time.
I know.
Thank you. ఇక్కడికి వచ్చి మన ఎక్స్పీరియన్సెస్ అన్ని మళ్ళీ నాకు గుర్తు చేసినందుకు థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.